Today, what we're going to cover in our Smarter Agent training is how to handle real estate business while living life and taking a vacation. You know, a lot of people think we don't have lives. We are in this business strictly to take care of them, which is exactly what we want to project. However, what's a vacation supposed to be? This is fun. Webster, just a period taken away from home or business and travel or recreation, a restful vacation. These are the things we're shooting for. So how do we do that? Need a break? I think there's often times where even if things aren't going great, we've been beating a dead horse for so long, we need a break. And you know what? If we don't refresh ourselves and take a little bit of time, we're just not going to be as effective. So we need to plan on taking a vacation and not lose business while we're doing it. How do we do that? We make a plan ahead of time. Give your clients a timely heads up. Keeping them filled in is so important. Partner with another agent to meet your client's needs. Doesn't mean that you necessarily even have to split a commission with them. But if it's a new lead, wouldn't it make sense? Otherwise, you'll take care of theirs when you're back in town and they want a vacation. Talk to the agents in here. We take care of each other. Have the proper systems in place, and that is one of the systems, by the way. Be sure to take time to prepare before vacation. Be on the phones and email to connect fully with your clients. Can't stress that enough. You should be doing that anyway, but this is one of those times where it's very important. And then finally, focus on your rest and relaxation. Is there ever a good time to take a break from your business? It doesn't always feel like it. It feels to me every time what happens is that I'll take a break and my phone starts ringing more, or I'll be on vacation and we get more leads that come in. And again, it just happens to me every single time. So how do we deal with that? Well, we create planning, right? Be sure you take your time off when business is typically slower. And we can see the trends in our own communities on that, but we need to know our own business as well. So you'll see it. Consider when the snowbirds return here, right? And it typically does pick up. Summertime can be an excellent time for a break, but you've got to watch also and think about when schools are going back into session and parents are moving to get in the school districts that they want. When you review your business, does it seem to pick up or slow down during specific time periods? You're going to see that it typically does. And that may be you. It may not be actually the common thing for everybody in business, but it may be the way yours works. So it'll seem like it will seem to pick up when you take time off. It just happens every time. Be sure you have a business partner that can help cover you. Change your voicemails, your emails, have the auto responders on, right? They work great. And they just remind people, oh yeah, I forgot they're on vacation right now, or they're on a ship, right? And they can't answer a phone. I loved that one, but now you can buy their packages that allow you to talk. So anyway, many agents think their clients are going to feel abandoned, but if you prep them with the knowledge of your plan, it'll be okay. And you just need to assure yourself it will be okay. For those of us that stress over things, I actually tend to have a better vacation when I know what's going on and I keep in touch. And that happens during certain times of day only. That's when you return your emails and your calls. If you set up those times, though, and you've told people that, honor them. Don't start calling them during other windows of time when just because it fits, because they're going to then expect that, right? You need to really lay out those expectations and honor them. Let them know who's covering for you. And some of them will go to them, and it may be a new lead. That's okay. You're still going to work through it, and you're going to make money because of those things. In the middle of deals, be sure your closing agent, this is just your entire team, knows what you're doing because they'll also help cover for you, right? Oh, that's right. Kent's on vacation this month. We're not going to say it that way. This week though, and since he's on vacation this week, we need to make sure that the buyers and sellers are kept in the loop on everything instead of just trying to notify Ken about it, because that happens. Especially, gosh, my stomach's going nuts. Sorry. Your systems are important. Your app files, are they current? You need to keep them current. Can you receive emails where you're going? That's a pretty important one, right? Does your phone service even reach there? If you're on a ship, you might want to purchase their internet services, but again, honor the specific time frames when it comes down to business, other than maybe responding to whoever's covering for you. If you have time, you want to respond to them as quickly as you can. If you're out of the country, let your cell phone provider know, check your rates, know what's going on. It's so important. Autoresponders work great. I was talking about that earlier, but they do. They remind your teams and your leads when, where, how long, and who has you covered. Those are just the big things that you need to know. So, prep time. Use your time block schedule to allow time to prepare. This seems pretty simple thought process, but really, when you're working every day, up to taking a vacation, you might just be pounding it so hard you forgot to do your prep work and let everybody know what you're doing. You may not have gone back and organized all your files and leads. Just it's going to take the pressure off of you if you work a little longer and time block time to do that. Prepare your social media. You can do it ahead of time to where it'll continue marketing while you're gone, right? The more data you have in app files, the better prepared you're going to be while you're away. If you need access to something, it's at your fingertips, right? You will relax more when you know you're prepared. Your clients know. You have an agent to cover you. Your systems are in place and you're organized. There's always going to be more to do. Finish what you can and schedule the rest for your return. You can also decide there are certain projects that you're going to tackle when you get back. And if you have things laid out nicely, it works. But you got to get on your phone and email. Be sure you've spoken with your current leads so they don't feel abandoned or surprised you're just gone. If they call you and they get an away message and you didn't let them know, how do you think they're going to feel about that? Oh, he forgot all about me. All right, I'll just call another agent. And it happens. Your sellers might flinch, but will appreciate your organization and preparation. Just talk to them. You're a real person with a life too. They're not going to fire you just because you're taking a week off and you're in the middle of listing their home. And you still are going to keep them in the loop, and so is your team. But they need to know. So now it's time to relax and enjoy your time off. But the important things, remember, studying how-tos and having all the knowledge of how to handle your time away doesn't work if you don't execute your plan. You got to do it. That's the end of a vacation training. But I think it's very important for us to know how to do these things.